Coffee warming up my hands, golden light across the counter stands. Window cracked, a gentle breeze carrying the scent of waking trees. City stretching far away, like it hasn't found its voice today. No one asking where I've been, no need to hurry anything. I can feel the quiet glow, like the day is starting slow. Before the world wakes up too loud, before I'm lost inside the crowd, I get this little piece of sky, just me in the morning passing by. No rush pulling at my sleeve, nothing I have to believe. For a moment I can just be here before the noise gets too near. Sunlight climbing up the wall, turning every shadow small. Somewhere doors begin to slam, but it hasn't reached me where I am. Breathing deeper than I planned, like the air was holding out a hand. Everything feels light and new, like the day might let me choose. Maybe I don't have to race, maybe I can set the pace. Before the world wakes up too loud, before I'm lost inside the crowd, I get this little piece of sky, just me in the morning passing by. No rush pulling at my sleeve, nothing I have to believe. For a moment I can just be here before the noise gets too near. Soon the streets will overflow with places that I have to go, but right now the light is kind, leaving all that weight behind. If I carry this with me, maybe that's enough to be a softer start, a steadier way to step into the day. Even when the world gets loud, even when I'm in the crowd, I'll remember this open sky and the quiet I held inside. Not rushing, not afraid of every choice I haven't made. I can move at my own pace, still carrying this gentle space. Coffee finished, door unlocked, sunlight dancing on the clock. I step outside, the day unfolds, but I'm warmer than before.
Woke up softer than before, lights spill gently on the floor. Nothing pushing, nothing loud, just a quiet open cloud. Hair a mess, the air is sweet, bare feet on the wooden heat. Something in me feels brand new, like the day is passing through. No one told me I could start right here with an open heart. Bloom without permission, growing past old conditions. Petals reaching for the sun, just because I wanna run. Not waiting for a sign, not asking if it's time. I'm allowed to take up space and open at my own pace. Windows open, curtains sway, letting all the gray drift away. Every breath feels light and wide, like there's nothing left to hide. Tiny courage in my chest, beating softer, beating less, like it finally understands I don't need a master plan. Maybe healing looks like this, quiet hope I almost miss. Bloom without permission, growing past old conditions. Petals reaching for the sun, just because I wanna run. Not waiting for a sign, not asking if it's time. I'm allowed to take up space and are deeper than they seem, holding up this fragile dream. Not hiding anymore, not who I was before. I'm allowed to take up space and open at my own pace. Petals fall, petals new, every shade is something true. Standing in the gentle sun, not finished, just begun.
Shoes lined up by the door, like they've been here before. Sunlight pooling on the floor, calling me for something more. Keys are waiting in a bowl, heartbeat picking up control. Not a plan, not a map, just the urge I almost had. Something in the air today feels like I could walk away. Shoes by the door, ready to go. Don't know the why, don't need to know. Morning is pulling me out of my room into a day that still has room. No heavy weight on my chest, no need to figure out the rest. Just one step and then another toward a life that feels like summer. Coffee cooling on the sink, didn't even stop to drink. Window open, traffic hum, sounds like something's just begun. Every street a different chance, every glance a circumstance. Maybe nothing big will change, still it doesn't feel the same. Maybe all I need to do move my feet and follow through. Shoes by the door, ready to go. Don't know the why, don't need to know. Morning is pulling me out of my room into a day that still has room. No heavy weight on my chest, no need to figure out the rest. Just one step and then another toward a life that feels like summer. I don't need a perfect reason, I don't need a different season. Maybe movement is enough to shake the dust off all this stuff. If I wait, I'll never start. If I stay, I'll guard my heart. But the world is warm and wide, standing on the other side. By the door, ready to go. This time I'm choosing yes over no. Sun on my face, wind at my back. Nothing I'm missing, nothing I lack. Every step rewriting me into who I'm meant to be. Out the door and into light, everything feels possible today. Door clicks softly shut behind, leaving yesterday outside. Footsteps fading down the street, carrying a light of me. Light slips under the shade, drawing lines across the day. No alarms, no sudden sound, just the quiet all around. Pillow warm against my face, time moving at a kinder pace. Nothing urgent pulling me from this gentle gravity. Maybe I can stay right here, let the world come into view. It's a softer kind of morning, no sharp edges, no warning, just the sunlight on the wall, saying I don't have to rush it all. Breathing deeper than before, peace spilling across the floor. For a while I can't ignore disappear with grace without leaving any trace. Outside someone starts a car, life beginning from afar, but it feels so far away from this quiet little day. Maybe calm can still be mine, even when the hours move. It's a softer kind of morning, no sharp edges, no warning, just the sunlight on the wall, saying I don't have to rush it all, breathing deeper than before, peace spilling across the floor. For a while I can't ignore everything I can't control. I don't need to fix the past, I don't need to move too fast. Maybe healing looks like this, ordinary quiet bliss. Let the silence hold my hand long enough to understand I am safe inside this space. Nothing here I need to chase. It's a softer kind of morning, gentle light without a storm in every corner of my mind, leaving all the noise behind, moving slowly, feeling more than I ever did before. If the day gets hard to face, I'll remember this soft place. Curtains breathing in the breeze, morning resting on my knees, I still heavy-hearted ease. I begin unhurried.
Sun is spilling on the bed, golden halos round my head. Didn't know how tired I was till the quiet showed me love. Air feels new against my skin, like the day is letting in all the parts I used to hide, all the softness left inside. Nothing changed but something did, like a weight just quietly slipped. The day feels lighter already, heart isn't so heavy, breathing comes easier now, don't even know how. Little spark in my chest, telling me I can rest. Maybe I don't have to be stronger than I need to be. Coffee warm in both my hands, like it somehow understands all the nights that ran too long, all the times I stayed too strong. Outside someone laughs out loud, life is forming in a crowd, but I'm happy staying here in this softer atmosphere. Maybe peace is small and near, not a place but something here. The day feels lighter already, heart isn't so heavy, breathing comes easier now, don't even know how. Little spark in my chest, telling me I can rest. Maybe I don't have to be stronger than I need to be. I don't need a brand new life, I don't need to get it right. Maybe healing starts this way, in an ordinary day. Let the sunlight hold my face, let me move at my own pace. Nothing's chasing me today, I am finally okay. The day feels lighter already, hope feels warm steady, like the sky inside my head. Turn a softer shade instead. Something gentle has begun, like I'm facing toward the sun. If the darkness comes again, I know how to breathe till then. Morning resting on my skin, quiet blooming from within. Nothing loud, nothing grand, just a lighter heart in hand.
Stepped outside, the air was thin, cool against my warm skin. Morning stretching down the street, soft and slow beneath my feet. Haven't felt this kind of calm since the storms went on too long. Like the world forgot to weigh everything I used to carry. Nothing special, nothing new, still it feels like breaking through. Sun on my shoulders again, like it knows where I've been. Warm in places I kept cold, touching parts I wouldn't show. Not a miracle, just light falling softly, landing right. For a moment I can stand without bracing for the end. Cars pass slowly down the lane, someone calling out a name. Life is moving like it should, in a way that almost feels good. Hands deep in my jacket seams, letting go of heavier things. Breathing in and letting out what I used to hold in doubt. Maybe healing isn't loud, maybe it's just this right now. Sun on my shoulders again, like it knows where I've been. Warm in places I kept cold, touching parts I wouldn't show. Not a miracle, just light falling softly, landing right. For a moment I can stand without bracing for the end. I don't need to understand how it slipped out of my hands. All the darkness, all the strain, why the sky feels wide again. Let it find me where I am, not the boy I used to be, not the man I try to blend, just the one still learning how to breathe. Oh, breathe. Oh. Sun on my shoulders again, not the same as back then, but it's warm and it is real, teaching me how calm can feel. Every step a little sure, every breath a little pure. If the shadows come someday, I'll remember this light stay. I'll remember this light stay. Standing in the open air, nothing pulling me elsewhere. Sunlight resting where I am, and I'm finally not afraid. Windows open, curtains sway, letting all the gray drift away. Air that smells like something new slips inside and moves me too. Dust is dancing in the light, like it stayed up through the night, waiting just to say hello to a softer kind of glow. Didn't know how closed I'd been till the breeze came wandering in. Windows open, heart open too, nothing I have to push through. Breathing deeper than before, standing in the doorway of more. Not afraid of what may start, gentle changes in my heart. If the sky can shift its blue, maybe I can open too.
floating up the wall, someone laughing down the hall. Life is moving everywhere, and I'm finally aware. Coffee cooling on the sill, time is bending to my will. For the first time in a while, I don't need to reconcile. Maybe hope is something small, just the courage not to stall. Windows open, heart open to nothing I have to push through. Breathing deeper than before, standing in the doorway of more. Not afraid of what may start, gentle changes in my heart. If the sky can shift its blue, maybe I can open to. A quiet way to heal. Let the sunlight rearrange all the parts that fear to change. If tomorrow closes in, I will let the light back in. I know now what air can do when it finds a path to you. Packed away the heavier days, folded up the old mistakes, left them somewhere out of sight. Not erased, just set aside. Morning hums a quieter tune, not too fast, not asking soon, just enough to pull me through into something small but new. I don't need a perfect plan, just a softer place to land. Starting over gently now, learning how to just allow every fragile piece of me room to be, not fixed to be, step by step and breath by breath. Not a race, not life or death. If I stumble, that's okay, I am still allowed to stay. Round a cup of tea, warmth returns so quietly, like it never really left, just was buried under stress. Outside clouds begin to part, light spills slowly through the dark. Nothing sudden, nothing loud, just the sky exhaling out. Maybe healing looks like this, ordinary tenderness. Starting over gently now, learning how to just allow every fragile piece of me room to be, not fixed to be, step by step and breath by breath. Not a race, not life or death. If I stumble, that's okay, I am still allowed to stay. It will find me where I am. Even shadows fade in time. is unfolding carefully. Nothing broken, nothing lost, just a path I never crossed. If tomorrow asked again, I will start and start and a gentle start again.
Sunlight finds the floor first before it reaches me, spilling through the quiet room, patiently, quietly, tracing lines across the wood like it's learning where I am. Not demanding I should move, just touching what it can. Morning doesn't rush my name, it just waits for me to wait. The sunlight finds the floor first, then it finds my hands, like it knows I need some time before I try to stand. Nothing loud or overwhelming, just a steady glow, telling me the day can start as slow as I wanna go. Dust floats in the golden air, tiny worlds that drift and spin. Everything feels softer here than the noise outside has been. Breathing in the quiet space like a long forgotten friend. Maybe I don't have to brace for the hurt around the bend. Maybe calm was always here, I just couldn't see it then. The sunlight finds the floor first, then it finds my hands, like it knows I need some time before I try to stand. Nothing loud or overwhelming, just a steady glow, telling me the day can start as slow as I wanna go. I don't need to outrun time, I don't need to win today. If I'm moving in shadow, that is more than yesterday. Let the light map out the room, let it show me where to be. Not the person I should prove, just the one who's learning me. The sunlight finds the floor first, then it finds my face, warming every hidden place I kept locked away. And for once I don't resist, I don't turn away. If this is how healing feels, I can live this way. The room is glowing soft and low, day unfolding slow by slow. Nothing pulling me to race, just the light and breathing space.
Put the worries on the shelf, not forever, just for now. Let them rest without a fight, I don't need them hanging around. Morning feels a little wide, like there's space to simply be. No big questions to untie, no one asking things of me. Maybe peace is not a prize, maybe it's a choice this time. Nothing heavy, just a day, let the rest all drift away. I don't need to solve it all, I can let the small things stay. Breathing in, breathing out, letting go of what weighs down. breeze down. If tomorrow wants to talk, it can wait outside for now. All the storms I couldn't stop, all the words I couldn't say, they can circle somewhere else, they don't have to land today. I am not my endless list, not the weight I used to carry. I am just a quiet breath in a day that feels unhurried. Nothing heavy, not this time, just a calm I didn't find, but allowed to settle in like a soft and easy wind. If the dark comes back again,